You understand the nation if you don't look at all the challenges the nation has faced. A great nation doesn't hide from its past, but looks at it, learns from it, and has been made better by that past.
As America prepares to celebrate its 250th birthday, a new docuseries takes a look at the nation's beginning, its biggest challenges, and the question that still resonates today. Can democracy endure? We're joined now by director Brian Knappenberger to talk about the American experience. First off, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for being here, the American experiment. So what was it about this moment in the nation's 250th history that made you decide, hey, I want to tell this story about America now?
Yeah, I mean, here we are at the cusp of the 250-year anniversary of the signing of the Declaration of Independence, this, phenomenal document that was, argued over and edited and, it talked about in committee and finally, of course, written by Thomas Jefferson with these famous words, maybe the most famous in the English language. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal. These are just words on a page, and
right.
Yet they ignite really one of the greatest experiments in all of human history, arguably.
250 years young. I mean, compared to other countries around the world, we're still young. We still have a lot of growing to do. But I want to talk a little bit about the series because it features people from across the political spectrum.
Yeah.
You've got Republicans, you've got Democrats. I mean, you've got Kamala Harris, you had Hillary Clinton, Mike Pence, Ted Cruz. You have a lot of people that are talking on this. Why was that important to you?
Well, we live in a very, very divided time, obviously. Probably one of the most divided periods of our history since the Civil War. I mean, it sounds extreme, but it might be getting to those levels. So, it was just important for us to engage people from all sides of the political spectrum and to understand people that were actually engaged in this system of government that these founders created. So, it was a point that actually George Washington made in his farewell address. I mean, George Washington pens this kind of eloquent farewell address where he believes that excessive partisanship, he called it factionalism, would tear the country apart. He thought it was the greatest threat to the country. And he believed in the importance of union. So we wanted to sort of understand, or at least take this moment. I mean, I fall victim to this sort of political divisiveness as much as anybody, but this moment, it seems to be about understanding who we are at our founding.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to know, were there any, discoveries that you found while you were making this film? Because, I mean, you talked to people from all over.
Yeah. There are lots of discoveries and lots of sort of wonderful things in the series. Some of these characters are hilarious and completely different than you thought they were. But one of the overall big picture kind of discoveries that you realize when you go into this history is just how fragile this is. This system that was created, a lot of times I think we take it for granted and we think it's stronger than it is. And it has lasted 250 years.
Right.
But it is based on us believing in it. And without that, it's pretty fragile.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think a lot of people don't even understand our history or where we came from or why America is the way that they are. The series asks whether this American experiment can endure. I mean, what do you want viewers to take away from that question? Because a lot of people are going to be watching this.
Yeah, we're in a period of time in which we're really, people are questioning. A lot of times you see headlines that say, are we in a constitutional crisis? A lot of people are worried about the path forward. But, one of the things about understanding history is that we've always kind of been worried about that. Every generation thinks that they've inherited something great and they're about to lose it. And as one of our interview subjects says in the film, if you look at the national anthem of England is God Save the King, right? National anthem of France just tells you how great France is. National anthem of America is about barely making it through one night.
All right.
And so you understand that we are always kind of reinventing ourselves. We are always kind of thinking we might be losing something really valuable and understanding each generation anew how to keep it.
Yeah, absolutely. One last question. When you are looking at this, it might be hard to say, but are you optimistic about our future, about America's future?
It's a great question because when I went into this, I think I kind of wasn't. But when you learn this history, you do realize how much strength there is in this basic constitutional process. It's funny. John Adams became the president. And he writes to his wife Abigail, and he says, "We're going to be at the Capitol for 4 years if the country makes it that long."
Oof.
4 years. The optimistic
Right.
estimates were 20 to 30 years.
I mean, we
are
kind
at
of
the-
have to be optimistic, right?
Yeah.
Well, hey, I appreciate you, Brian, for joining us. Real quick, tell us
Yep.
where we can catch us at.
Netflix. It's on. It's on
And
right
it's
now.
a 5-episode series.
5-episode series.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, hey, congratulations
Thank
on
you
that.
very
I look
much. I
forward to watching
appreciate
it.
it.
I'm going to
Yeah.
start it tonight.
Thank you.
All right. Well, hey, as he just said, it's streaming on Netflix starting today. And